welcome to my pick a card channel of the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy, so please pull up a chair, get cozy. We're going to have a little chat today because we're all friends when we gather around my table. I want to welcome back my beautiful returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here and for your beautiful comments. Be sure to drop your comments below my videos for your chance to win a free reading with me. If you are new to the channel, I do offer a chance to win a free reading, and all you have to do is drop your comment below. Make sure you hit your notification bell, your like button, so that I can notify you via the comment section if you are chosen the winner. Be sure to check your notifications. I'm waiting to hear back from my most recent winner as well. So for today's pick a card topic, we're looking at the person on your mind and what can you expect the next time you see them. Maybe this is a no contact, or maybe you just haven't seen them in a while. And so what can you expect the next time that you see each other? We do have 3 piles to choose from today. Pile number 1 here with the long cactus in the pot. Pile number 2 here with the chunky cactus. Pile number 3 with the flowered cactus. So whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, there may be messages today waiting, and I'm going to jump into pile number 1. Again, today it's all about what to expect the next time you see each other. Pile 1. Hello, pile number 1. You are drawn to the potted cactus here. You were also drawn to the Page of Swords, and this is your reading. What can you expect the next time you see your person? Now, you can see this Page of Swords. They look like they're graduating. There's a school aspect here to the page. He's holding onto the dandelion plume. And so there's a certain amount of like wishful thinking. Maybe you're hoping for a chance to see each other again. Maybe there is a school connection between the two of you. Perhaps you went to school together, you graduated together. But they're also speaking here about the next time that you see each other, there's some type of educational component to it. It's like something's going to be revealed to us. It could affect the wishes that we have. Maybe it will encourage our wishes, or it might throw our wishes out the window a little bit. So we're going to see what Spirit has to say here. Pile number 1. What to expect the next time you see your person? We have the High Priestess. 2 of Wands coming in reversed. Seven of Swords. The Empress. The Death energy. 6 of Pentacles. Back of the deck we have the King of Wands. We also have the 2 of Pentacles, and we're going to clarify this as we go forward here. What to expect the next time you see each other? Four of Cups. Page of Swords. Can you clarify, please, the Empress and the 7 of Swords? 3 of Wands. 2 of Cups. The King of Wands, and it's coming out with the 6 of Swords. Back of the deck is the 8 of Pentacles, and we have the 7 of Cups. So what I really feel for you, pile number 1, is the next time that they see you, or the next time you see your person, it's almost like they are graduating with some type of thought towards you, or there's a revelation that comes in. It almost feels like someone's not alone. So you're either not alone or they're not alone when you see each other. And this kind of creates some frustrating delays. I feel like because it doesn't match up with the fantasy in their mind about how they want it to come about, they want to see you when you're alone. But I don't feel like you'll be alone, or they won't be alone when the two of you see each other, because it's like this golden chance, but we feel like we can't take it. It's like such a wasted opportunity, but I feel like I can't take it. And so it doesn't really match my dream. It doesn't really match the fantasy of what I have. And so there's like this frustrating delay that I experience. I feel like you watch each other. If there is communication, I feel like it's very limited, and I feel like it's because you're in the company of other people, and that's why we can't really get into the nitty-gritty or into the bare bones of how we're actually feeling. It sort of affects the wish and the hold that I've had about this connection, or the potential that I've been holding in my heart space. I feel like the next time you see each other, it shines a light on some of the obstacles that could be in place. One of the obstacles could be in place, could be relationships, for instance, which makes me hesitate to actually take action because I feel like they've thought about this moment, or maybe you've thought about this moment of seeing each other. And every time we have, this idea, this inspiration, we start to come up with a story in our mind about what it's going to look like, how it's going to feel, what we're going to say. I feel like they have a script of knowing what they want to say, but they can't use their script because the surroundings, the circumstances don't match their expectations. And so it leaves them a little bit paralyzed, and they kind of sit on the information instead. Even here at the Four of Cups, it's like one of those cats that sit on a counter and just eventually just knock a cup off the counter. It's like I'm watching you walk away, I'm watching you sail away, and it's like I'm watching you grow, or it's like there's an increase in your life, and I see that now. I see that it's not just you, or I see that there's an increase in your life in some way. The Seven of Swords here with the Empress, you can see that they're carrying the Five of Swords and they're looking behind them. So this could be somebody from your past as well. And there's some conflict. Again, there's like self-preservation as a major theme the next time that you see each other. So you might even be self-preserving in that moment. I feel like both of you are kind of wanting more opportunity to talk or more opportunity to connect, but it's like we can't. Or I have to be dishonest about why, like with another person, it's like I have to be a little bit dishonest about why I want to go talk to you, or why I'm influenced or triggered so much in that moment. I feel like they hold back a little bit because they feel intimidated, because they're trying to protect themselves. And I feel like there's the Five of Swords, and there's the Nine or Two of Pentacles. Here's the Nine of Wands. I feel like they hold back, and I feel like they feel very imbalanced by the moment. It kind of rips the carpet out from underneath their desires for that moment. I feel like it's kind of a disappointing experience for them. And what sort of doesn't exist is closure beyond that point. They still don't get, even if there's a slight conversation, I feel like there could be conversation between the two of you, but I feel like it's like fluffy conversation. It's small talk. It's about the weather. It's about, oh, what have you been up to? Like it's two people who wish that they could have an authentic conversation, but can't because it's like somebody's in charge or somebody's looming over us here. We have a stability, security, growth, endurance, flexibility, and backup deck is already the Mask. They're not going to be showing their true feelings, deluding. They say gaslighting. The Five of Swords can be a gaslighting energy for me, where I'm like gaslighting myself, gaslighting other people into believing that, oh, I'm not affected, or that person doesn't mean anything to me. This could also be an aspect that you utilize if you are with someone else at that moment. We have Coffee Cup, meeting, conversing, wanting to savor the moment. It says feeling uplifted in friendship. That's the desire that they have. That could be even what they might even say that to you. It's like, oh, we should do this again. We should catch up. They might even call it closure, but the truth is it doesn't feel like a closure. We have twin flames, coupling, and it says coupling. It also says complementing each other. And so the two of you may act very similarly in this experience. If they're holding back information, if they're feeling insecure, you could be feeling exactly the same way. You're both going to feel a little bit helpless in that moment, and you're both going to be sitting upon this truth. So there's going to be lots of eyes, lots of hearts maybe pounding with what we're trying to hide in our chests. But it's like we're both sitting in sort of an apathetic or helpless state because we don't feel like we can be authentic and honest in that moment. What to expect the next time you see each other. We have wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. Having to wait. I just saw the earth pulsing. I do feel like the heart is going to be beating really fast for some of you. Either you or this person, maybe even both. But it's like I'll have to wait. It says I'll have to trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Because it's like they wonder if this is going to be their last chance. It makes them really long for the past. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. And the star, I feel like, is you. It's like you're out of their league or you're not attainable, and they've been wishing upon it, but now just feel you are so close in that moment, or in this moment when you see each other again, you're so close and yet you feel still so far away, which is a very frustrating experience for them. Let's get some message cards here to see what sort of thoughts they will be having about you the next time that you see each other, or in reference to the next time you see each other, what sort of thoughts will they be having, please? I'm going to use the Hermit message cards for you. This scares me. This opportunity, this love, it scares me. Justice energy, Libra coming through. Wrongful advice. It's like taking the wrong advice, not listening to my own intuition. That saw me or gave me an opportunity. We have, I am in so much pain, but they feel like they do have to hide it. It's a frustrating experience. It feels frustrating. But that frustration is very telling about the intensity of this connection, because it scares them. Like the intense feeling that they have, the intense discomfort that they have in that moment is very telling. It's very illuminating. We have Yana. It says, I'm coming and trust. It says, I can't approach. I shouldn't approach, trying to act cool and collected. We have you are right, and it says, I have so much desire for you. It was coming in reverse because they aren't able to express that. But you'll know. You already know, because you're going to be feeling exactly what they're feeling. Here it says, what do you want? And that's what they're going to be questioning in their mind, of like, well, what are you experiencing? What do you want out of this situation? What do you wish that we could be saying to each other in this present moment? This little deck. What will they be thinking, please, Spirit, the next time they see pile number 1? I daydream about you. The other side says I'm in love with you, but I daydream about you. I'm trying to move forward, but I miss my best friend. You could have gone to school with this person. I also feel like there's been kind of an aspect of them trying to watch you, or watch your progress, watch your career, watch you online. You need to take time to think. They take time to think after this situation. I feel like they can't stop thinking about that opportunity. The sparks with you are undeniable. But they might try to deny it. It says here, I want to be your knight in shining armor in that moment, but I'm just trying to avoid a disaster. Back of the deck says, I don't know how you're feeling. I don't know how you feel in that moment, because there's no ability to actually express ourselves. There's no ability for us to really clarify with each other what we're going through. What will they be experiencing the next time they see their person, please? I feel like the thirst will continue. We used the cactus today as a kind of a header for the cards, but I feel like the thirst will continue. We have healing family issues coming out. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Other people are a factor in that moment. So again, whether you're not alone, whether you're with family, with other love relationships. We have here, you have to let go of control issues. The situation involves children. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. There is this desire to micromanage, because we have this fantasy about what that picture is going to look like. And Spirit says it might be a bit disappointing. There's also this fear of like, what if this is my last chance? But Spirit doesn't feel like that's the case. Let's get a charm bowl, please, for pile number 1. Advice for pile number 1 for the next time they see their person. Oops, we have 4, 7 of Pentacles, and this 4 of Swords. There's just a sort of a reality that does highlight itself or show itself to you about their investments or your investments. There's just a reality here, and it really, there's a lot of contemplation that I feel like you'll get thrust into after this moment, because I feel like your heart's still in it. It's like this person has a piece of your heart, and I keep hearing that song, the heart wants what the heart wants. So this person has a piece of your heart, and this moment won't be a part of the plan. But it's also going to, again, highlight how that established heart space, that love that you feel truly, is still there. In the bowl, we have the little rat holding onto his tail. So the ego is going to be in full effect. We have PG. I think of children, or it's PC. I think of computer. We also have here the star has a fairy inside. It's like something, it's like fleeting. There's an aspect of seeing you, maybe even like, I feel like there could be conversation for some people, but also it's like seeing you from afar a little bit. Again, a feeling of unattainability. Cupid's arrow being struck. Acoustic, listening to the notes of intuition when there won't be a lot of physical conversation. Glasses, perceiving. I do think about the Page of Swords and education. We have the strawberry. I hear like strawberry wine, 17. So maybe you met them when you were 17. Again, you could be in Aquarius energy. And we have the stethoscope, could be a hospital nursing connection or just our hearts pounding, listening with our heart. All right, pile one, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates. If it does, drop your comment below. Even if you have to come back to drop your comment, we would love to hear your story. Be sure to check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading if you feel called to. And I just hope that you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Hello, pile number 2. You were drawn to the green cactus. You are also drawn to the Six of Cups, and this is your reading. What can you expect the next time you see your person? Now, the Six of Cups is about nostalgia and reunions and friendships sometimes too. So this could be somebody from your past. This could be a friend. This could even almost be like a collaboration where we're planning a reunion of some kind as well. If this is a friendship, I feel like there's a little bit more thirst. We did use cactus or the cactus today for like our headers. So, but I do feel like a sense of thirst if there has been a separation here. So it may not just be friendship. It could be, of course, but it may not just be friendship. This also really establishes how important this connection is to you, how important this connection may be to them. Rose-colored glasses when it comes to your connection. So what can you expect the next time you see each other? We have the Hanged Man coming out with the Knight of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. Ooh, the Page of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune coming out with the Death energy. So we're just going to place it just like that. The King of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. They're showing the Knight of Cups. I just want to see Three of Cups, friendship, reunions. There's something really kind of special, I feel like, about this connection or about this person in your eyes, like really special. We have the Five of Wands. The next time you see this person, it presents a very powerful opportunity. A very powerful opportunity, and we have the decision about whether or not we're going to be determined to push through our own fears and our own insecurities and surrender to the opportunity, or are we going to keep surrendering to all of this armor, our mask that we hold onto. And this horse, you know, the truth is that the horse is a representation of freedom. We have a choice of where we want to steer that horse. We have the Chariot. Because if this is friendship, it's not friendship. I think we need to, like, there needs to be honesty surrounding that. Like, there's so much more here than just friendship. And that's revealed itself over and over and over again to you and this person. And this is a golden opportunity. Spirit says the next time you see your person, there is a chance for fire. There is a chance for expression. There's a chance for us to tell how we feel. The Sun. We have the Ace of Wands and the Emperor. So we have a lot of Aries energy here too. The Ace of Wands in the center of your reading as well. And I really feel like the next time you see each other, there's a chance that this person, they could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There's a chance that they are going to be vulnerable with you and express themselves. They have the intention of doing so the next time you see each other. And the two of you could plan this. Like, you could plan a reunion of some kind. It doesn't just feel like it doesn't just feel like a happenstance. It almost feels like there's travel involved though. So this could even be like going back to my hometown, running into them and making a plan. But I feel like a plan is involved to get together, to see each other, to hang out, to have fun. Because I feel like you're going to be going out with this person here with the Three of Cups. And it's this opportunity of going out with you, connecting with you, catching up with you, that this Divine Masculine has the opportunity to really express themselves. The problem is that they sometimes rely on old habits, and old habits will die hard for them because they have a hard time committing to the act of vulnerability. So they're inspired to. And when we see the wheel, whenever I see the wheel or any card that comes out twice in a reading for me, I always feel like if there's collaborations involved, or we're dealing with collaborations and the reading is about a collaboration with another person, I know that there's two people here as part of the equation. It's not just their responsibility to step forward and be vulnerable. They may need a little help. They may need a little help. But there's a lot of opportunity to move this out of a friendship the next time you see them. And maybe there's no like long-standing disconnect here. Maybe it's just a friendship. We're making plans. We're going to see each other. And that's the chance. But there's a big chance. The issue with the big chance is that, again, they keep saying the divine masculine might sometimes give in to passivity, might sometimes let their own insecurities stop them, because they jump to conclusions about what's going to happen if they come forward with an offer, or they jump to conclusions about what's going to happen in this connection. I almost feel like they need a little push from you or a little encouragement in the right direction, perhaps, even if it's just flirtation, even if it's just, something like that. They just might need a little bit of encouragement, but they do have intentions of they want to change things. They want this to move into a new direction. They feel like there's something very different about the two of you, but I also feel like that's part of the reason why they kind of hold back, because they're afraid of where that path will lead. They're afraid of the consequences, I feel like, of the friendship moving. We have the palm tree. I think that came out in pile 1. Stability, security, endurance, and flexibility in what we have established. Taking a vacation. I just heard a vacation. Taking a vacation from our old position. And there's a feeling of travel involved. Maybe we're in the car. Maybe we're going places. Maybe they're picking you up and driving you somewhere. But I just feel like the two of you will be in a vehicle together at some point. But we have not today. It says not dealing, avoiding a person or a situation. Now, this is what they're worried about when it comes to the divine masculine energy. They're worried here. There is passion, back of deck, insane chemistry, liking each other equally and having fun with each other the next time that you see each other. There's a real sense of like levity and joy with the 6 of Cups, the 3 of Cups. But we have masks, not showing their true feelings, pretending, deluding. And so when Spirit gives us an indication like this in the tarot spread, it's very, very helpful, because if we can see where the natural energy is carrying us, if we can see that this person is going to be passive, we can't control their actions, but we can go back to the drawing board and say, okay, well, what can I do to encourage them? What can I do if this is something I also want, of course? What can I do to help to push this through with determination? There has to be a willingness to fight for what we want in this situation. And there is a lot of chemistry between the two of you. What's going to happen the next time you see? What to expect? You have here, child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And they're speaking about listening with your heart. It's like listening, tapping into your heart space when it comes to this deep connection. The intelligence that you need and the inspiration that you need to act or to be inspired to create the change is right in front of you, or is in your heart space. Surrender to it. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, and make love to life. There's a feeling about you being like a goddess energy and them looking at you in that way. Taking baby steps. Action, following your intuition before it makes sense. We don't have to launch ourselves into a full-fledged physical act. That's not necessary, but they're talking about starting the exploration, just with baby steps. We have devotion, potency, and making your life a moving prayer, using your cosmic heart. And if you're always leading from the heart space, you never have to fear being disappointed, because even if there is a slight immediate disappointment, the universe is always going to guide you towards something that matches that beautiful, vulnerable heart. Now let's take a look here at their feelings and thoughts. What will they be thinking and feeling the next time you see each other? The person, please, on pile 2's mind. I just saw the patience, the temperance card. I'm patiently waiting for the right time. I'm sitting here adamantly waiting. King of Wands. A lot of Leo energy and Cancer energy here today. I can't see past my own fears. The King here, the divine masculine energy, could hold back. I'm being pulled in different directions. and I'm weighing out my options. So this person's really going to be thinking about, I'm going to make a move eventually. I don't know when. I'm going to wait for the perfect moment, but I'm going to make my move, or I'm going to proclaim something. I'm going to take a vulnerable step. It says here, don't you worry, I'm coming. You also have, I know that I hurt you. I would do anything for you, and I'm afraid to look bad. They're afraid to take their masks off. They would do anything for you because they care so much about you, but they're really worried about causing pain, being hurt as well. That's what's keeping them in this prison. They're like, on one hand, we have this great relationship already, and I already feel this established connection to you. On the other hand, I would love to have way more. But it's like they're so afraid of that rejection. They're afraid of taking their mask off. Do you even see me that way? Or what do you even see in me? So it's like their lack of confidence could create a little bit of stagnation, because there we have, it's easier to fantasize than it is to make it real. Could cause a little bit of stagnation for them as well. So the magic here, the magician says there is a lot of potential the next time you see this person, but they may scatter it or waste it a little bit. So ultimately, with all of this information, your guides do encourage you to decide which solutions you think would work best for you. If you, again, only if you want to see this move forward, only if you want to push your wheel forward in this connection. I can still hear your laugh. You could have a very unique laugh. This person, I feel like, likes to make you laugh as well. Best friends. I'm missing that. I think that came out in pile 1 as well. Actually, I didn't use this deck, but I think a similar card came out in pile 1. This is taking forever. And if we leave it to the Divine Masculine, it might continue to kind of take a while as well. I have so much I have to tell you, ... Wanting to express something here with the vulnerability of the Sun. Oops. I wish we could turn back time, and I gave you the impression that I didn't care, but that was a lie. So they may have given you the impression in the past that they aren't interested, but that's not the truth. You don't see it, but I think you're perfect. And now it's like they're showing me that scene from Love Actually, and I just heard it's love, actually. It's like how they feel. It's love, actually. Because the truth is, I want you so badly. And there's something about your laugh, your smile, that smile though. And I also saw distractions. I have a lot of distractions in my life at this moment. Is this connection real? Do you feel it too? These are the energies that are going to be flowing through their mind the next time you see each other, pile 2. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. You may have been friends with this person for a really long time, maybe even coming of age or in your youth. And we have separation. Time apart from your partner will be on the horizon, and heart-to-heart conversations are needed. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. This feels like an opportunity we are receiving or getting because we have to travel to it, or it's like there's effort or work involved. It feels like we're going back home, or it feels like we're making a plan to see each other. And so we know that the opportunity to see each other and spend time together could be fleeting. But I still feel like the sense of somebody waiting, and the heart-to-heart conversations that are desperately needed in order to move things forward in progress. Let's get a charm bowl, please, for pile number 2. Advice for pile number 2 for the next time you see the person on your mind. Tower sideways, Page of Pentacles reversed, the Magician. So much communication between the two of you, but a little bit of stress coming in too with the Page reversed, and somebody who is getting a golden opportunity but doesn't maybe take it. The Tower is also in a state of limbo because it's like somebody who's afraid to create permanent change, afraid to bring forward a truth about how I'm truly feeling. So it's like everything might stay in a state of limbo, but the reason why we give implications of the future is so that we can make adjustments if and when required. Because the future is very fluid. We have the Sun prioritizing here as well in your reading. We do have the screwdriver, and I think about persistence. The screwdriver is also like a slow, laborious way that we are trying to mend something or fix something or build something. And it's a red-handled screwdriver, which is talking about empowerment. It's also speaking about like the cycles, like when we're screwing in a screw, it's like we're doing all of these rotations, but it takes a while to get anywhere. And so it's like the two of you may have been in this loop for a long time. We have air of travel, perhaps for some. There is travel. I just feel like a sense of travel. We have the High Priestess holding back truths or sitting upon ancient wisdom codes. They're encouraging us with the trumpet to really reflect upon proclamations. And we have Chanel number 5. The diamonds, they're talking about Hierophant energy and sweet perfume. It's like stopping to smell the roses. All right, that's what I have for you today, pile 2. If it resonated with you, please drop your comment below for a chance to win a reading with me. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading, and I do update that shop daily, so keep checking back. But I hope that you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Hello, pile number 3. You were drawn to the tall cactus with the flowers. You are also drawn to the Knight of Wands, and this is your reading. What can you expect the next time you see your person? The Knight of Wands is about a go energy. It's about somebody who doesn't want to perhaps move into commitment cycles maybe right this moment, but there's like this risk that we're taking. It's an action of fire and maybe even passion between the two of you. There's just momentum. There could also be travel associated with this connection as well. So let's take a look here. What can you expect the next time you see the person on your mind? For pile number 3, please. You can also notice that they're sitting side saddle like a lady, you know, so it's like maybe there's a fear of like stepping outside this perspective of acting like a lady or acting like a gentleman. It's like taking a risk anyway. So what can you expect the next time you see this person? We have the Page of Pentacles. The King of Cups. The Seven of Swords. The Ace of Swords. The Ten of Wands. Back of the deck is the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. And this Queen of Wands looks like Amelia Earhart. There's the Five of Pentacles. And Amelia Earhart, it's like she took that solo mission and she did something that women at that time weren't doing. So there's a sense here about having to make a decision. It's a decision time for the Divine Feminine the next time you see this person. So let's clarify and see what that means. Seven of Cups. King of Wands. The Five of Cups. The Page of Wands. The Ace of Wands with the Ace of Cups. Back of the deck is the King of Pentacles, and there's the Seven of Swords, and there's the Eight of Swords. Okay, so I'm getting a very kind of spicy message here for you, pile 3. So please take it as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can try a different pile or a different reading. I feel like the next time you see each other, it's going to feel like a secret. I feel like there is a lot of risk involved because I feel like there is status associated here with this meeting, and it's not our status. I feel like there's something about juggling too much, kind of being torn in different directions, or not sure about what action I should take. It's like I want this, but what are the consequences of it? And there's a lot of fear, a lot of passion, and a lot of fear. So I feel like the next time you see each other, there could be a very passionate experience that could be waiting for you. But there's also a sense of like criticism that could come in on the horizon, or a fear of that. Like there's a sense of piracy and self-protection and fearing loss, fearing, like there's a sense of fearing to losing this opportunity and weighing it against the fear of losing something practical. It does feel like a very physical act. I feel like the two of you could have a fiery connection the next time you see each other, but there's a reality about the consequences of that. It's like we fuel our thirst, which could ignite a lot of change in our situation. But there's something a little bit, I don't want to say disappointing, but the Ace of Swords here, you can see that the cloud is all gray. He's all bandaged up and he's got his hand on his hip. It's like, maybe I've been waiting for this moment, waiting to exercise my passion here. But there's also a reality that stings, and it has something to do with that trunk that's been cut off. So it's like there's a risk associated with the next time you see this person. And it's like we're weighing out our options of like, where should I go? It's like maybe you have a lot to lose. Maybe you both have a lot to lose. Because there's a feeling of stuckness, but it's like I power through it anyway for the connection. So I feel like in a perfect world, the two of you would be in a relationship, or this person really, the divine masculine really wants to be in a relationship with you. But there's also this sense of like loss, regret, having to come up with solutions despite some of the dishonesty that I'm experiencing. Because it feels like I'm not being honest with myself or other people to give myself permission to execute here. They're just sensing that there's a lot of passion, lots of opportunity for more too. I feel like this is just the beginning of many more opportunities perhaps. But again, each opportunity does feel hidden. They get just highlighted here, this energy of hiding underneath the cloak. I will say too, there is, along with there's like a pressure system. There's like a pressure system. And along with this pressure system of attraction, desire, we have a little bit of regret that does come in. We have here, water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. They just want to make sure that you're prioritizing your safety, prioritizing your abundance, making sure you're not tolerating less than what you deserve in any environment, because you definitely don't deserve to be any type of second best for sure. They are saying that here for, again, it could be a double-edged razor here for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. You could both have a lot to lose in other connections perhaps, or in other situations. And so there's a sense of like not achieving enough in that environment, which is what makes you sometimes thirsty for something more, thirsty for something risky perhaps. We have here, wait, it's not yet time, things are being woven. Now for some that where it doesn't move completely into a passionate phase, I feel like it starts very passionately. We may not have a finish line to that passion. We may not go all the way. But it's the beginning of many, or it's like there's just the start of more opportunities of seeing each other. You have you're not alone, physical connection, isolation, and community. So even if you're in a situation where you're within a community where you feel isolated, this person's very similar, or they're in a similar situation as you are. We have you're a part of a team of souls, call and support with the star family. This could be an emphasis on commitment cycles, but also about like a support system. It's like the two of you are thick as thieves, so to speak, because you're both in similar situations and feeling very similarly in your passion and your attraction to each other. What to expect the next time you see each other, please? Someone is wearing a mask, not showing their true feelings, pretending, deluding, gaslighting, hiding. There is secrecy. They showed me the Seven of Swords twice. There could be a sense of trying to avoid the risk for some. We have soulmate, soul partnership, agreement, soul contract. These could be soul contracts we've created with other people, but also us making some type of agreement, making more plans. So even after you see this person next, you're going to be making plans beyond that. We have here Hand of Cards, being strategic, not showing their true hand of cards. Planning a date with you. Now we do have also coming back on the back of the deck is the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, looking over your shoulder, and the other woman. I am getting a very highly sexually charged energy for this reading. So let's take a look here and see what sort of thoughts this person will be having towards you the next time that they see you. says, I'm so sorry. The Knight of Cups. Wanting to look like a knight in shining armor. And there's a sense of like, I want you, but it's like there's a sense of temptation. It's like, I want you, but it's a risk and I just can't. Or what am I going to lose? So even if they do hold back from the final act, I feel like there could still be like, honestly, like passionate kissing and things like that. I wonder if I'm strong enough, Leo energy, to face the consequences of my actions. This is all I have to give right now. The Page of Wands. So sexual exploration, curiosity, thirst. Page of Wands here too. This is the Ace of Swords. So this could be sort of a reality check that bothers us a little bit. It's like I can't move into commitment cycles because of other responsibilities at this time. I'm patiently waiting for the right time. But I've never felt this way before. I couldn't catch you because you fell too. Tower energy. I see things clearly now. And honestly, it doesn't feel like just passion. It feels like passion is the precursor for emotion here. There's a lot of a mixed bag. I also saw in the back of the deck, I want to get back what we had. I was meant for you. This could be a very nostalgic connection. There could also be children invested on either side for you or the person on your mind as well. What are they going to be experiencing the next time they see pile number 3, please? What are they going to be feeling? I wish I could share my good news with you. It's like they wish that there was a different circumstance, or they wish that they could be 100% honest and open in this connection. I want to feel the way that you make me feel again. So even if there are other commitments, for instance, there's not a lot of satisfaction perhaps within the dynamics of those situations. I do replay our conversations over and over again. And I want you. I remember every detail of that day. So even beyond that opportunity, they're going to keep ruminating about it. They're going to keep thinking about it. I'm beginning to understand our connection. So through the attraction, through the fire, through their ability to kind of see themselves in you, they're starting to understand this connection in a deeper way. Heart-to-heart conversations are needed. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of heart-to-hearts. There's going to be a lot of clarity, a lot of inspiration to meet up again. We do have a separation and worth waiting for. This came out, I believe, in pile 1 or 2. Again, it feels like just a precursor to another event. But it's like we're making a plan, and the plan could involve passion for the next event as well. We have chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here, but we also have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you will experience more love in your present moment. So this could be an aspect of what they're fearful of with the Tower energy. They could be fearful of the consequences of leaping fully into this connection, which gets triggered the next time that you see them. But I also feel like you make a new plan to meet up with them again. Let's get a charm bowl, please. Oops, for pile number 3. Please for pile number 3 in the bowl. 2 of Wands. The World, the Hierophant. Now, the plan could involve, it's going to bring the two of you to a crossroads. It could also influence other elements of your life, other positions, like your position at home, for instance. The Hierophant can represent education, government, marriage. So take that as it resonates. But in the next moment, the next time you see this person, you're going to be making a plan to see them again. There's also an aspect of, again, taking a leap of faith with the 0 of the Fool to reach some type of arrival. To reach a conclusion. There's the Piracy and the Anchor. It's like bones to pick, reality, transition, and grief. Piracy, so like making off with something that doesn't belong to me. We have the Yang. We have the Om symbol, so meditation. I think about reflection as well. We do have the music. P, Z, and G. We also have the key, so they're speaking, and I just heard like Celtic cross, so that may resonate with someone, like the name Patrick. but they're also speaking about the Eight of Swords and sort of prisons of our own design. They're also speaking about the Hierophant energy and holding the key to suspension or more. We have a commandment from the Bible here that says, "Thou shalt not steal." All right, pile number 3. That's what I have for you today. Hope it resonates. If it does, drop your comment below for a chance to win a reading with me. Be sure to hit your notification bell so that I can notify you if you're chosen the winner. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading if you feel called to, and I do update that shop daily, so keep checking back. But I hope that you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage. I hope you have a beautiful day.